August 29, 2013, and I just finished a sentencing in a federal narcotics trafficking case. And I'm here with Debbie. The client I had, he had originally had another lawyer at first, and representation wasn't going well, the attorney-client relationship, so been appointed to represent him through the rest of his federal case. And we successfully negotiated a plea where he was held responsible solely for the one drug transaction that he participated in, as opposed to the large conspiracy that he was originally charged for. And then the case really came down to a sentencing issue where the government took the position that he deserved somewhere between about 150 and 180 months. And we had requested that the judge grant our motion for a downward variance to recognize the factors that have played a role in this man's life when he was younger, that led him off on a tough start in life. And after hearing our arguments and considering, the judge granted our motion and sentenced him to nearly half the guidelines range, which was a good outcome considering the facts in this case. And Debbie, you were telling me that you've worked with lawyers for about 20 years or so.
Over 20 years, and it is an excellent thing to see counsel to completely verbally give a composite or paint a picture of who that person was inside and out, in an effort for the judge and for the court to get a good representation of that person. I was very pleased with your ability to bring that element into the courtroom on his behalf. Most certainly I watched everyone that was sitting in the courtroom at the time, and it's certainly testifies of all of those of us that were there, even the prosecuting attorney, in that you were able to verbally sketch a composite of who he is, who he was, that would speak volumes to what could happen to him from this moment on. What a pleasure it was to have you to represent him, and we're certainly pleased with the outcome that he did receive. Very grateful that the judge was able to filter through all of the information that was given from your side, from our side of the case, as well as the prosecuting attorney, to be able to arrive at the sentencing that she did. So I'm very grateful for your work. You did an excellent job in your delivery, in your presentation, in your representation, and it speaks volumes to him not being just another case that you have, but most certainly what was displayed in the courtroom was your connect with your client, which is important. And it's always my view that whether a client is guilty or innocent, it's important that they get the best representation for them. And you did it.
Thank you.
It was sensational.
You know, when we can get a case thrown out, if we can, that's what we try to do. Other times, clients are ready to accept the consequences for what they've done, but they want a fair and reasonable sentence and not to be over-sentenced in a case. And it's important to have a lawyer that cares about the human being. Human beings make mistakes, and sometimes they have to be held accountable for what they've done. But a lawyer that cares about the human being and can connect with their client and advocate for them as a person and see the good in their life is going to, more often than not, receive better sentences, because it's our job to present that human being to the judge or to the jury and have those people consider not only what the person's done, but the good that the person has done in their life prior to the offense. If you have more questions, my name is Ryan Pacyga. I'm at www.arrestedminnesota.com, or you can call us at 612-339-5844.